mama fishy too. Swim, said the mama fishy, swim if you can. And they swam all over the dam. Boop, boop, did-em, da-dum, wa-dum, choo.
Well, how can you be so calm? Aren't you the one who's always talking about writing as if it's some sacred act?
I am calm, Pepin, because you're not, and I need to hear the other side of this.
I don't know what this jerk's talking about. Accusing me in front of the whole class. He needs to apologize.
What, me? Who's the plagiarist here? All right, easy. Now, Estella, you still saying that this story that you read out loud in class is your own work?
Of course. I could prove it. My sister was with me when I wrote it.
When you stole it, you mean? All right, easy. Now, how do you know that she stole it? Where did you see it before? Where? I wrote it. You what? I wrote it. Oh boy, you wrote this. Why didn't you say so back in class? Well, I was trying to. Here we go, right down the old rabbit hole again. The what? You know, Wonderland, off with her head.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'm all for that.
Okay, now, Estella, what do you have to say about this?
I say this guy's nuts and I'm already late for play rehearsal.
Now, wait. Now, the school has pretty strict rules on this, all right? Now, Pepin, now, can you prove that you wrote this? Is it online somewhere?
Well, no, but I could show you the magazine that it was printed in.
An actual magazine? Printed on paper? Well, what magazine?
My high school's literary magazine.
Good. Now, maybe you saw the magazine somewhere.
Never.
No, what I mean is maybe you saw it and then you forgot about it, and then when you were writing your own paper, you accidentally imitated it, because that does happen unwittingly,
Where did I see Pippin's magazine? Who goes around reading high school magazines?
Well, hey, it's Pepin, okay? And nobody can just lift a story word for word by accident.
Where did you go to high school, Pepin? Locally?
In Brooklyn. What's the difference?
Now, have you been to Brooklyn recently?
No. Look, Professor, I'll bring my sister in and she'll swear to you I wrote that story. In fact, you know her already because you had her a year ago. All those vampire stories, remember?
Yes, well, I have a better idea. Pepin, why don't you bring in a copy of this magazine tomorrow before class, and then it'll all be settled.
What? I'll show you a copy right now. I've got one in the trunk of my car. Everyone stay put.
For God's sake.
We'll be right here, Pepin.
It's Pepin.
What I said.
What the hell kind of name is that anyway? Who needs someone Pepin?
Well, maybe someone else named Pepin. Were you named after anyone, Estella?
I'm named for a star. Estella means star.
Yes, I know.
This is all so stupid. I keep late for rehearsals. They need me.
Oh, what's the play?
Pygmalion. I'm Eliza Doolittle.
Oh, great play, great part. What am I to do? What has become of me, right? Say, wasn't that the one where Professor What's-His-Name is trying to strangle Eliza at one point? I am attempting a joke here.
And she threw her shoes right at his head.
Yeah.
No joke. Look, Professor, you can't make me stay here.
Well, I'm not making you, but I think you ought to.
I'm gonna need my story back.
No, right now, this is evidence.
If you want to get me in trouble, I'll get you in trouble. I'll give you a 0 and rate my professor.
I don't think that would really get me in very much trouble.
I'll take a picture of me sitting on your lap.
No, thank you. This lap is reserved for my grandchildren should they ever arrive. But you know, I wish that you would take a picture and send it to the dean. Yes, if she manages to lose every retirement form that I ever send to her officewoman, would chain me to this desk if she could.
I'll stalk you. I'll wear a disguise. I'll find your house out.
Easy, Estella. Don't do a bit from one of your plays. Just be that nice person that raises her hand in class. That is the real you, isn't it?
Maybe. If you can't tell, good.
Yes, well, as long as you can tell. And now, look, if you did copy Pepin's paper, it's better to say it to me here now than to the dean, who was liable to suspend you from school, and that means the play as well. At least I can cut you some slack.
What do you mean, slack? Are you hinting you want something from me in return?
No, I have little energy for hinting. Now look, why don't you put yourself in Pepin's shoes, right? Think how he feels.
Oh, sure. Take his side. The teacher's pet sitting in the front row idolizing you.
Why would Pepin idolize me?
Because you write novels that get published and never tell anyone. That's the whole reason why he took this class. He told me. He wants to be just like you. An artist hiding from his public.
And no, I wrote novels. No one reads anymore. My public is hiding from me.
Then why teach creative writing?
Ah, there you go. That makes me the fraud, huh? Now that's a complaint that you should send to the dean. You know what? There is a little pond on campus.
Pond with no fish, professors. Everyone knows just frogs.
Well, I like frogs.
This is so unfair. You were my favorite professor. I told all my friends to take you. I told them that you were the smartest man in the world. No lie. Oh, here comes Mr. Nerd.
Ah, that was fast.
I ran.
Good.
Here. Take a look at page 33. The Bride's Bad Day by me, P.J. Moore.
Ah, what's the J stand for?
Oh, I don't like to talk about it.
I would have to say word for word, Estella. Have a look.
Look, what do you two want me to say?
Well, I want you to say that I plagiarized this.
Okay, fine. I plagiarized.
Oh, thank you, finally.
Oh, shut it.
All right, and I want you to tell me why, that's all.
Do I have to do that?
Isn't that way I can help you?
Because of the play. Because unlike him, I don't have time to do some homework for some silly little English class when opening night's tomorrow. Okay, fine, you asked me.
But why did you want to read it? 5 minutes before class ended, you insisted on reading it right then and there.
Because you told Pepin that he's wonderful and he has talent.
Well, I told you were wonderful too. I told everyone in class that read a paper that they were wonderful.
Yeah, but you've never told me I have talent, and I do. That's why I got the Eliza Doolittle part.
Doolittle? Perfect casting.
Shut up, Steve.
All right,
Really,
easy. Yeah, okay, all right. Just out of curiosity, where did you come across a high school magazine from Brooklyn?
My sister's boyfriend lives in Brooklyn. He probably beat you up back in 10th grade.
Yeah, Neanderthal naturally. But he still kept my story.
Yeah, under the gecko cage.
Gecko cage, really? Look, I'll tell you what, Estella. You say you're sorry to Pepin, and you write another paper all on your own, which I know you can do.
You want me to tell this rascally I'm sorry?
Oh yes, it's kind of like when you run someone over with your car. You know, say you're sorry.
I didn't run him over with my car, yet.
What? Hey, it's called a metaphor. You know what that is?
Yeah, you're a metaphor.
All right, no, stop you two. Now listen, Estella, you write this new paper, and if it's good, I'll tell you that you have talent too, and that grade can replace the F that I have to give you on this one, all right?
Well, good. No. I don't need to hear a phony "I'm sorry" from Miss Queen of the Phonies over here.
Oh, Holden Caulfield, Catcher in the Rye, right?
Are you gonna let her get off that easy? What? She should have to apologize in front of the class. No, wait. She should get bounced out of the class.
Oh, so you want her out of class?
Well, she stole from me. She stole my words.
Oh, you should be flattered. What are a bunch of words anyway? How could somebody own them? I say somebody else's words in the play. I deliver them free for an audience, and they point their phones and record it. What's wrong with that?
They'd be stealing property, that's what. You ever hear of copyright? The playwright has to eat, you know.
Oh, you're a big fat capitalist. That's what your problem
Children, please. We're talking not about money, but about honesty here.
Yeah, but you get paid for your words, don't you? So naturally you're on that side. $14.95. My mother bought me a copy.
Yes, I suppose I do get paid. Well, I guess refunds are in order.
What? No. Those words in your books are your sweat and blood. Don't listen to her. She'll say anything to get off the hook.
Hook? Hey, there we go.
I should come see this play you're in. I have to see what you do with words.
Come Friday night and you'll see plenty. I'll give you a special show.
Here we are now. We're getting somewhere. Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. No? Howie and Sally. No? Oh, wow. Archie and Veronica?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the story, Anna Karenina, the Great Gatsby, Lolita! Wake up, you two, grab what's in front of you!
Look at this poor old guy. He's gonna Pop an artery or something.
You know what? Why don't you two collaborate? You know, put your words together. You're just so different. It may turn out to be amazing, and then you know you never know.
So you're playing with all your co-op plagiarism.
Jeez, I'm gonna go. You were the girl without a heart. What happened?
I have all the organs in me that you have and more.
Oh, what? Are you some kind of sea squirt that can just grow a new heart at will?
I'm a sea star. A sea star can grow into anything.
Does that include a brain?
Growing a fat head's not the same as growing a brain.
No, your story was going along very nicely right up until then.
Well, listen, Professor, I write alone, okay? When I write, it's a personal act of creation. You know, sacred, just like you.
Pep, here. This story of yours, the one where the woman, she wears the same wedding dress for 50 years because she was jilted at the altar, that's a personal creation of yours?
Yeah, of course.
And the dress catching on fire and burning her up, also yours?
Of course.
Haven't you ever heard of Great Expectations? Anyone in your high school ever heard of Great Expectations? Even the movie? No? What about you? Have you ever heard of a character named Estella?
Listen, Professor, I'm pretty sure people stopped watching movies in black and white around the Civil War.
Before that, before cars even.
No, it's me, it's not you. No, just for the record, I like the two of you very much. I like all of my students. You are sincere, even if you don't understand anything. You know what? When I grow up, I want to be your pet.
Well, we're done? Where are you going?
I am going to sit in the pond and look at frogs for a while.
That's the secret of his originality. There's a new novel starting in him.
No new novel. Frogs are very boring. What's the matter?
I'm caught. My bracelet.
Alright, be still. Oh dear. Pepper, your eyes are better than mine. Come on.
Oh, God. Here, what did you do? This is...
Shit.
What happened? Oh, now I'm stuck. Oh. This bracelet is like a handcuff.
Here we go. Hitchcock. Remember those two were handcuffed together and they fell in love. What was it? 39 steps.
Steps? What are you talking about? Get us off of here, would you?
And of course you have to just start off despising each other. That is the rule.
Why are you squirming out? You're making it worse.
Oh, God, what is that god-awful smell of you?
That's control, you dope. It's $25 an hour.
I'm going to call public safety. Their booth is right on the way to the pond and send them up, all right?
The pond? Tell me you're coming back.
But for there's nothing more that I can do.
You seriously expect us to sit here staring at each other?
First we'll try talking
Are you serious about what?
about your creation, and then you can perform it tomorrow in class. Have a good fun.
Oh, jeez, you really are a dreamer, Professor.
Yes, I am a dreamer because I keep dreaming that there's a fish or two in that pond underneath all of that slime.
And I'm hoping you slip and fall in with them. Jinx!
Oh, I don't know, Estella. I'm pretty sure-footed. I'm known as the old cook.
Oh my God, this patchouli stuff is killing me. Can you not smell that?
No, my nose doesn't work. My ears work very well, though. Something is calling me.
Professor!
Oh, it's the fish. Gotta go. Bye-bye.
Itty fishy and a mama fishy too. Swim, said the mama fishy.
Knock, knock.
Don't just stand in the doorway. Come.
Jeez, this is the dungeon that you have locked yourself in, huh?
Never mind my dungeon. Take a seat, John.
The dean's hot seat, finally. Or did you really have to send out the troopers for me?
Oh, those campus safety guys like having something to do. I just told them where to look.
And how did you know where to look?
See that window over there? I watch you every day walking down to the pond with your fishing pole. Just like I watch you every day walking to the annex with your books. I know if you're 1 minute or 3 minutes late to class.
Yes, and if it's raining, you know that I'm wet. Oh, God, the annex! Hey, why not assign my classes all the way down by the tennis courts? To think, when I used to share an office. Boy, Barbara, whatever I did to you, it must have been a doozy.
Could it be that I just enjoy seeing you walk by and wishing I was going fishing somewhere myself?
Good, so let me sign one of these retirement forms here and get back to my fly casting.
No, we're not here to talk about retirement, I'm afraid.
Oh, for God's sakes, why not? That's what I've been waiting for.
John, did you handcuff 2 of your students to your office desk? I got a call from public safety that they found a young man and woman manacled to the cable bracket.
Found? No one was lost. I told public safety where to look.
Then it's true. Why?
Why? I mean, shouldn't literature students who are illiterate be chained to their desks? You know what I'm talking about.
Don't make a joke of it. As compliance officer, I am supposed to consider firing you over this.
And who supposes that?
The president. You know, the big cheese whose sweet you passed on your way around the bend?
And he doesn't like students chained to their desks, really?
No.
I think those 2 actually made a complaint about it. Wow.
Of course not. But I still need to know why you did it.
I didn't do what they did. They got their bangles caught while they were fighting over who stole whose homework. Blame it on the blame.
And you left them there. Have you lost your mind?
You know, I think I have, Barbara. I think I am no longer on the same planet as you are. I mean, I say to the lit students, Pride and Prejudice, Paradise Lost, nothing, just blank, right? I could say anything. Final Solution, Hiroshima, nothing. And nothing against them. I mean, they're very pleasant, polite kids, but I'll tell you, when the spaceship left Earth for the next solar system, I missed it.
So, I missed it too. Big deal.
Okay, so you get me.
Of course. The humanities teachers, the history profs, even the physics teachers. They are all in here sooner or later squawking about how surreal the classroom has gotten. The old ones, I mean. You at least blame yourself. They actually blame the students.
Wow, the physics teachers too.
Sure. They have to tell the students that a thing can actually be in 2 places at once, and that the universe maybe came from nothing. And the students just won't go there, because imagination is in short supply in their generation.
Wait a minute, 2 places at once, really?
Really. Quantum mechanics. New stuff, you know? Only like 100 years old.
Wow, now I don't feel so bad. So, what do you tell these old profs?
Retire is what I tell them.
Okay, good, so let me retire and let's be done with it.
Oh, too late. You can't retire if I have to fire you.
Okay, then fire me. Just let me loose one way or the other.
Do you understand what firing you means? No office on the campus, no parking spot, no retirement party with a plaque.
Barbara, if this is meant to be a punishment, you're going to have to do a lot better than that.
Wait, no severance package, no more free eyeglasses.
Don't need glasses.
No? Did you tie these for us? You better hope the fish need glasses.
Hey, easy.
Exactly. And no more rebates on hearing aids either, old man. And no more dental coverage.
Oh, wait a minute, I got a tooth that's bothering me.
Okay, see? Not to mention the disgrace in the newspapers.
Well, scandal is good for book sales, and I always wanted to get into Newsday.
Don't you understand? There are people here who've been hoping you get fired one day, Mr. Big Shot novelist. Jealousy grows like mold under the ivy here.
Ah, so the poetry professor is still in there. Good.
Don't mock me, damn it.
No, Maya, I mean it. Barbara, there is no one in the department that feels poetry the way that you do. You really should be back teaching Emily Dickinson.
So the others can call me the Belle of Bellport behind my back? No.
Screw them.
No, it's no good. Haven't you noticed how this place has changed? Huh? All your old friends are either playing golf in Florida or dead. And the new hires, they do not like your type of novel. It's too personal. If you're going to put sex in a story, they want it sleazy, not sensitive. Seriously, there is not a romantic left on this campus.
Chain them in pairs like I did. No, you know what? Better yet, have them take your poetry course.
The soul selects her own society. Thank you. You will never understand what it meant to me to let that course go. You who were this close to me every day.
I think I do.
Cocky you? I doubt it.
I am nobody, who are you? That sound cocky?
Sounds like you're calling me nobody, because that's the next line. Are you nobody too?
Then there's a pair of us. That comes right after. I'm with you, Barbara. I remember how between classes we used to trade lines back and forth?
Poetry came into me back then.
I remember the time you stood at the window with your palms up, gathering paradise, is what you said you were doing. Ah, quite a sight.
Yeah. You sure the sunlight wasn't coming through my blouse?
Oh.
I wanted to be filled up completely, to live right out to the edge of my skin.
I felt that. I admired that.
Well, if you did, I couldn't tell. You know, I still defend you anyway. You know, your new department head, he thinks you should have the word retro tattooed on your forehead and then just go away somewhere.
Somewhere with fish, I hope.
No, God damn it. You know, I'm half on his side. Do you see the gray in this hair, huh? That is from me trying to figure out if me wanting to fire you is honest or selfish.
I think you look good with a little gray in your hair, honestly.
You shut up.
I know. Retro man.
You know, it's selfish. I admit it. Look at this paper here. Here is your most recent letter requesting retirement. And here is where all the others have gone. Down, down, down. You were staring at my ass, weren't you?
Of course.
Every time I ever bent over, I knew some guy was staring at my ass.
Well, do you have to bend over?
Yes, I do. And I don't care who looks. You know that? I used to. Now I only care that no one looks. You know, in this building, I could wear anything. I could wear cellophane and no one would look.
I'll tell you what, you quit this job, you come back to the office, and I will stare at your ass, I promise.
Yeah, if you're still here. You know, the problem, John, is that you'll look at any ass. How many asses does one man need, huh?
Barbara, I am a one-ass man underneath it all, but that right ass is just hard to find.
Go ahead. Provoke me. Bank on the friendship that we once had.
What? No more?
For crap's sake, John. What you did was so lousy. I have been trying to get over it for 4 years and I still can't.
But I did. For God's sakes, what?
Why did you have to bop every pretty thing that came anywhere near the English department?
Okay, what the hell are you talking about?
What, you lost track of how many there were? Huh? I'll remind you. First, there was the young adjunct we hired, Lena, and then
I did not buff Lena. We were a couple for a semester, and then until she took that job in California. The end. You want to call that buffing?
A couple. You and someone half your age.
How is math involved here? it's how two people feel about each other. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah. Okay, and then what about Marion, the language chairman's wife? You didn't bop her?
Ex-wife, and no, the ex-husband was a friend of mine.
Right. And if he wasn't a friend of yours, then
Hey,
you
Marion,
were gone.
God, no!
And then what about the guest director for the theater? You know, for sure you got into that one, Daria.
What do you recall the name of every woman who was ever close to me?
Yes, don't you?
Daria and I were theater buddies and nothing more.
A buddy who starts wearing a beret all of a sudden.
What the hell does a beret have anything to do with this?
Just that every woman you bought wound up wearing a beret. It's a dead giveaway.
I don't understand. Did I live the life of the single man for a few years? Yes. Did I do stuff? Yes. Why? I don't know. This is from several incarnations ago. Who was it doing that stuff? Was it me?
It was you. And unless you were renting your dick out to someone who looked like you.
If it was me, not in 100 years can I remember what it felt like, nor do I want to.
You even had to clock the department secretary who practically sat right outside our office door.
Joellen!
Don't worry, she's not out there. I sent her off to photocopy.
What, the entire dictionary?
Yeah, the entire dictionary.
So I can't even say hello to her, right? Well, I'm a black hole now? Is that why you kidnapped her from our department?
I took her with me because she is the best secretary around. Fine. I took her with me to spite you because the day she came into work wearing that beret, I knew. And that is the day I applied for this job. Are you denying what I say, huh?
No, but you were there. You saw. None of that was my idea. All of a sudden, Joellen had a single purpose in her mind.
It wasn't in her mind? And what, you had no choice? You had to plonk her, huh?
Someone had to. No,
What is it with you and the hats, anyway? Why does every woman in one of your books, why is she wearing a hat?
I don't know. I just think women look very interesting in hats.
Don't even think about it.
So that is your entire grievance list. One girlfriend in Joellen.
And 2 ex-wives.
2 ex-wives is like 35 years of monogamy if you like math. Don't you have 2 ex-husbands?
Well, the first one was gay.
Right, that's a start. Look, I went through a period back then. But this vision that you're conjuring up of me is from an epoch ago. I was sick. Remember the sepsis from the spider?
Of course I remember. I was there visiting you in the hospital every day. I bought you this tie that you're wearing, which is getting pretty beat up, by the way. You don't have to wear it day in and day out.
My lucky tie. The doctors told me that I was going to die. Never told anybody that. It's been my secret.
Well, I knew your secret. I got it out of one of the nurses.
You did? Well, anyway, I didn't die. I got better little by little, and I finally wobbled out of that hospital. And a giant wave came over me and lifted me from one day to the next for months at a time. If I did clutch onto a woman, it was just to prevent myself from being carried under. I had to ride that wave, mouth open, eyes shut.
I saw it.
The surreal part comes after the wave breaks and rolls away, and you're standing there and you're looking at every woman, and all you can see is a little girl, all grown up like one of your daughters or your old mother just a few years back. You can't see her any differently, no matter how short she wears her skirt. And it almost hurts. The naive faces of the students hurts. Their affection hurts. Even chocolate hurts. My one remaining pleasure.
Good chocolate doesn't hurt.
It does. It does. And what does everybody give me for birthdays, Father's Day? Chocolate.
Good for you. So you can miss the substance you once had in you.
What? Tooth enamel?
Character. Man with all those children. How many is 5 and 3 sisters and 2 ex-wives?
Yes. I had sisters and wives and appetites and impulses. I did. And I wrote, done, wild and wild. Damn, why you want me to look back from here to there, I do not know.
You don't, huh?
I disappointed you? Can I live on the edge of my skin too? You know, if I ever write another novel, it'll be about chagrin. Yeah, that'll be the title, Chagrin. You've been spared that feeling at least.
Oh, well, I've had other feelings sitting at this desk all these years. Chagrin. Big deal. You don't have to worry about the shape of your ass. It's not fair.
There is nothing wrong with your ass, it is just where you're putting it. That's the problem. Why did you have to take this stupid dean's job? Aren't we happy, having fun, back in the office, just the 2 of us? The way you used to wear your hair pulled back that showed your pretty face. What? Incorrect, so what? I'll go further. The dresses you wore different every day cut your figure just so. The color is a pleasure. Go ahead, frown. Tell me to turn away from what the world gives us. The point is, what are you doing here?
You are goddamn asking for it, John.
Then goddamn let me have it and let's get it over with.
Okay, here. You betting Joe Ellen isn't what made me mad. It's the way you wrote about it.
I wrote about it. When did I write about it?
In Blue Dawn, the sex scene in the car.
You're gonna have to be more specific. All the sex scenes were in the car.
They are not. There's the one on the beach. There's the one on the top of North Mountain. I mean, what do you have against a bed?
Beds make me sleep.
Smartass. You know, I am talking about the scene in the rain. With the car parked right on Broadway, for Christ's sake. With the windows fogged up and people walking by on the sidewalk 2 feet away.
That scene.
That scene. You know, there's no way that you could have made that up. That had to be the exact truth. With all that silly squealing and yelping. I mean...
All right, I had testosterone, or I did. All right, if that's what you want to fire me over, then just get it over.
Well, I'd love to, but I can't.
Of course you can. Please, I am losing my chance to catch a fish today.
No, I can't. The president won't let me. There is no way he is going to let me fire a guy who won the National Book Award.
Oh, the fellow that supposes I should be fired.
He supposes I should consider it. That's all.
Yes, well, at least he's literate enough to enjoy my work. Yes, of course. Why would anyone?
Yeah. Besides me, who doesn't count for anything.
I'm going to ignore that silly remark. And just for the record, I stopped boffing and plucking all by myself when I realized how superfluous it was.
You mean ridiculous?
No, I mean superfluous. And ridiculous. I stopped it cold, which wasn't too difficult because it made a pretty minor interlude in my life.
Because you wore yourself out is more like it.
Yeah, why would you understand that, right? You try writing a novel, right? You try tearing yourself inside and out, one cell at a time.
I have written a novel.
Barbara, have you? Oh my God, it's amazing! Can I see it? Can I read it?
No.
Why not?
Because there are sex scenes in my novel too. Only mine are private.
In a novel? Is there something that I'm missing?
Yeah. You are missing part of an X chromosome. You want to try something? Try being a woman. Talk about dragging yourself inside out. Like day in and day out. Emily Dickinson would understand, and that's why she hid her poems in her dresser drawer. You know? Yeah. I want to have a dick too, so I can just let it hang out. Big deal.
So you're shy, like Emily Dickinson.
I am private, not shy. My novel is going to stay safe on my desk at home until I'm good and ready. Oh, you like the Joe Ellen type? You like broad, easy women? You think I can't be that way too if I choose, huh?
Okay, all right, here goes. I'm going to tell you the truth about something and I will pay the price. What the hell?
Well, if it's bull, you're going to regret
Yes,
it.
I regret it already, but here goes. That scene in the car, in the rain, it was not Joellen that I was writing about.
Well, that's not what Joe Ellen thinks.
Well, I don't care what Joellen thinks.
Well, who else could it be, huh? Those legs she's so braggy about. Because her face isn't all that pretty, if you ask me. It's too blousy.
It was you, with your legs.
What an absolute load of... Okay, you have the most opportunistic mind, and...
Look, read it again. What is at the heart of everything erotic in that scene? It's the curve of the woman's neck. It's the line of her jaw as it reaches toward the tip of her ear. It's beauty, read by the senses, delivered in words. To anyone who felt it, it's unmistakable. It's you.
Why me?
when I wrote those words, you were the one that I wanted to be doing that with.
I warned you about both.
No bull.
Do you really think I could have sex with you in the back seat of a car?
Front seat. Yeah.
The front seat.
Yeah. Big bench seat. You know, like they don't make it.
I wouldn't know how.
Oh, it's not hard.
I can't believe I'm having this conversation. Oh my God. Why should I buy any of this? I am not sexy like Joe Ellen is or tries to be.
Barbara, the grace in you. The way you walk down the hall, the way you stand, the waiting in you, your voice, yearning.
You make it sound as if you actually noticed me once in a while back then.
Oh my God, I noticed everything. When you came back from class, I could tell if you were teaching Edna St. Vincent Millay or Gwendolyn Brooks or Sylvia Plath.
What stopped you all this time?
Friendship. Stop me.
That.
Something else? Yes, afraid of you. Yeah, great force in you, a saved up force. Not sure that anyone should release it. The cause fragile too. It's a great responsibility for the man like me, you know, the one under. Old-fashioned type, you know, it's kind of like retro, but too many letters from here.
Okay, I'm taking it back. What I said about character. I was just trying to be nasty. Life diminishes us. Living diminishes us.
This little strip of silk that you gave me ties me to life in a way. It's why I wear it every day.
The front seat?
Yeah. In the world.
Who does what?
It's not complicated. You were married, you remember.
Yeah, to a podiatrist. Never did anything in a car.
Really? You don't know what you're missing.
Oh, right. Men in cars, right? You need to have all those controls right there, huh?
No, need to be able to make a quick relocation.
How exactly do we...
Well, we don't exactly with you in the back seat there.
Oh. You think I'm some little Emily Dickinson scaredy cat, don't you?
No, I don't think Emily Dickinson was afraid of hell itself.
No. How is this?
Let's start.
This.
Comfortable?
Well, beats that rock of a chair.
You're telling me I bet the president is not sitting in a chair like this.
He's a hard ass. Don't kid yourself. Wild nights, where I was the poor Joellen down in the copy room. She's probably still on the letter B.
Wild nights should be our luxury.
Is that patchouli you're wearing? When do you wear aftershave? Huh?
Patchouli? You have to answer that?
Oh, that's the president's line.
The president.
Yeah, he can see in here from his office right across. He's always looking.
You want to get off?
No,
Am I fired? Or are we both fired?
nobody's fired. I've got stuff on the president and everyone in this damn building.
Really? Good. I've got a lot of dental work in my near future.
Anyway, we're not ready to be fired. The lit department needs us. The students need us. We're still alive after all.
you are. I think the blood has stopped circulating in my legs.
No problem. Take a look at this neck. Oh, wait. If you're not gonna ogle me, I'm gonna spare my lower back.
Okay, there I am ogling.
Thank you.
What's back there?
My gear, which I have been saving. An administrator needs to be prepared for everything.
Oh, don't tell me. Whips and chains?
No, I left those at home. We gotta get out of here.
Barbara, you astonish me.
Oh, you're in for it. Come on! The afternoon is passing us by. We have got to show those fish who's boss.
Rowing in Eden, the sea. Might I but more tonight indeed.
Dean's office, Joellen Hinkle speaking. What? No, she stepped out. Who? Channel 12 News? Huh? Skinny dipping? Our students at this college? No, we haven't heard anything about any. Well, I think I would know. I'm the dean's secretary. Well, suit yourself, but whoever you send has to check in at this office first. For God's sake, what's this?
Don't say anything. Let me sit.
Wait, here.
Is that you under there, John?
Joellen! Good to see you. You look great.
Back away a second. Yeah,
Oh, jeez. You're the ones who were skinny dipping?
Skinny dipping. How about drowning and almost drowning, huh?
Was not drowning. Flailing is not drowning.
If you're in water, I would say flailing and drowning are equivalent locutions.
Locutions. Do those really matter when you're walking around without clothes?
We have clothes a little separate from us. Because they're covered in duck shit, which is just about the itchiest thing that nature ever invented.
I see. Well, listen, there's something
And
important I have to tell you.
record, flailing was working fine until you got it.
Oh, this is how you thank me for pulling you out.
Okay, thank you. Now thank me for getting you out.
And what the heck did you jump into the water?
I slipped, that's
You
why.
slept, Mr. Surefoot.
A little sympathy. You know, I lost my favorite fishing pole and my hat.
Yeah, well, I lost my Mew Mews.
For God's sake, you two, would you shut up and listen for a second?
Who are you yelling at?
Aren't you supposed to be photocopying that dictionary? The machine ran out of paper. On the bees. Just like you said. I had to come up for more.
Oh, you heard. How much did you hear?
I heard from somewhere before Boff to somewhere after blousy, which I had to check the meaning of. And Boff is not even in the dictionary for your information.
You needed to look up Boff.
What's with you English profs and your locutions? Why can't we all speak in the present tongue? Henry Miller did. Bukowski did. Celine did.
Wow, you read those guys, Joellen.
You told me to, didn't you? Last time I saw you, what, like 4 years ago?
Oh, a front seat palaver, was it?
What's a palaver? If it means a plunk, then yes.
So, you chose Celine to admire. Everything that man wrote about was ugly.
A poor woman's ass is her gold mine. Is that ugly or just true?
Well, a woman's ass falls eventually. You'll see. But gold prices never, so I guess it's an ugly half-truth.
You have to give Celine a break. He grew up in an ugly world.
Yes. Well, it got inside of him.
Yeah, would have to.
Are you going to agree with everything she says?
No, are you going to agree with anything that I say?
No. So, Joellen, let me get this. You were right outside the door, eavesdropping?
The paper supplies are right outside the door. My desk is right outside the door. Remember?
Eavesdropping is not nice.
Blousy is not nice. It says here, slovenly, coarse, red-faced. Is my face red?
No, mine is. But you don't have to wave that book around like a war club.
I do, because no fair. You've got all the words in your head. You clobber people with them and folks don't even know what hit them. You too! Superfluous. Unneeded, wasteful, redundant.
That was me I was talking about, not you.
I don't trust you now. You know my sincere advice to you, John. Move on. You can start by selling that big old Grand Marquis of yours, for God's sake.
Do you know anybody that wants to buy it?
Yeah. Adam Reardon in the philosophy department wants to buy it. Giorgio in the language department wants to buy it. Stop gaping at me, you two. You have it coming. And you know, I'm still taking care of my mom. And I didn't get my chance to go to Harvard, so I'm entitled to educate myself any way I can.
That's what you want to call it? An education? Oh, gosh, did I get you? I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Anyway, none of this even matters. I'm going back to my old job. And you can be hovering outside the door of whoever inherits this desk.
Wait a sec. You're going and you're not taking me with you? You're gonna leave me stranded in this purgatory of yours?
Why should I take you? Bitter as you are.
Let me think. Let me think. Because I'm loyal to you no matter what. Because I get you out of one jam after another. Because I bring you jam. And my mother makes herself even though her hands are like this.
Well, you have always done your work with alacrity. I will give you that. Nevertheless, I cannot
I
take this.
assume alacrity is something good?
You really don't intend to take Joe Ellen with you?
Why should I? So that the next thing she can come to work wearing a beret again? Did some of that
No, shit, get in from your ears into your brain. Look, you have to excuse her. She's had a mucky day. Her mother cannot even stand up straight, and she still makes jam for people. And it's good jam, especially the raspberry. She picks it from her own garden.
Well, all right.
And she raised 11 kids. Number 11.
For frank's sake, I apologize.
We both apologize.
I accept. You know why? Because I've got a broad, easy heart.
Yes, you do. Just like your mom, just like all of those folks that live in the bungalows where you guys live.
Not all. Don't get carried away.
Hey, does your mom still like to watch Antiques Roadshow with the sound off?
No, she watches nature shows now. Reptiles, insects, or rocks. She loves rocks. No sound.
Doesn't like words, huh?
Why should she? They can't ever be as pure as a thing or a feeling. She's old enough to know.
I am embarrassed by how many words are in this head. Your mom, she's pretty smart.
You know who's smart? The 1-year-old boy who lives next door. Happy all day long and not a word out of him. Plays with dirt, hour after hour.
Dirt!
When you get at that young man in your creative writing class 18 years from now. See if you still feel like smiling. Okay?
18 years from now, I'll be dirt.
Okay, that's it. I am done listening to the two of you. Joellen, what is it you have to come on? That was so important.
Oh, yeah. Channel 12 News is on their way here. That's all.
What?
Should be here any second.
Why?
They heard about the skinny dipping. They thought it was students.
Well, get rid of them. Tell them it was a fake rumor.
They have pictures
Pictures?
of people in their wet underwear from the lacrosse team cell phones.
Who the hell lets the lacrosse team have cell phones during practice? What the hell is happening to this college? Get me the name of that coach.
He was good enough to let us these towns.
Well, okay, all right. We need a plan. Quick.
I'm all ears. Lay it out.
All right. You call campus safety. Tell them to keep Channel 12 off the campus.
Oh, too late, their van just went by.
Oh, there's the live satellite feed, man. Now there it goes round to the front.
Okay, head him off. Head him off. Go tell them some story.
Okay, what story?
Tell them it's a publicity stunt for the school play. Tell them that we are doing Don't Drink the Water.
We're doing Pygmalion, and there are posters for it all over the place, and a big billboard right at the main gate. You can't miss it.
Well, is there any water in Pygmalion?
No water, just plenty of locutions and some flying shoes.
You mean it doesn't rain in Spain anymore?
It rains during the musical.
Oh, okay. Tell them it was an environmental initiative. They love that word. The frogs, they need to be rescued. From I don't know, from the turtles.
What turtles? There's no turtles.
They don't know that.
How do you explain how the dean had to die fully clothed in to save some frogs? That'll raise another question.
Okay, I'm thinking.
You better hurry, they'll be in the lobby.
Run, lock the outer door quick.
How? My door's made of glass and it swings, remember?
Swings? What?
You know, swings.
Wait. Tell them it was you.
Me? Hold on a minute now.
Yes. If it is not the dean, this story has no juice. You love animals, right?
Not frogs. My mother likes frogs, not me.
Here, look, take this towel, put it on your head, and say it was you in the picture. You will be a hero. Your mother can watch you on TV.
Channel 12 comes in fuzzy where we are.
We'll buy you a new satellite dish, okay? Come on and do it.
Why should I save your butt?
I don't know. Have it?
Someone's in the stairwell. Where's the back stairway?
It's sealed off. It's for the president's use only. Come on, please, take it. Just do it.
Am I coming back to the English department with you or not?
Okay, you're coming.
And I want a decent sized desk. Not like that little postage stamp thing out there. I want a desk like this one.
Yeah, a desk like this one. Yes.
Promise?
Promise.
They're coming up the stairway.
Oh my God.
And if I have to pee, I don't have to tell anybody?
Yeah, pee!
You're the witness. Let me see how I like it.
But no bending over. That's the deal.
Oh, bending over? What, like ever?
Barbara.
No bending over.
Come on.
Oh, wait. Okay, fine. But no hats.
No hats? Even in winter?
No hats. Take it or leave it.
Okay, deal.
Oh my gosh, the outer door already. Now we're sunk.
Oh, no, we're not. I'm gonna be you, aren't I? Just beat it. Go hide. I'll handle everything from right here.
Hide where?
Get out on the ledge there.
What?
Go ahead. Get on the ledge and stay clear of the window. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll get rid of these guys.
What about the president?
Woo! It's 1 minute past 5. He's on his way down the back stairs with his golf bag.
What if I fall?
It's only the second story, for God's sake. It's bushes. You gotta stay. There were 2 in the pictures.
Can't leave her out on the ledge by herself.
Oh, she'll be fine. How about being a little gallant in this direction?
Oh, no, you don't.
Easy with the towel. Maybe I can be halfway in and halfway out.
You are not bopping any anybody at this moment. You get out here.
I'd be vulgar!
Now, why be naked? This towel is coming out here with or without you.
Be with you in just a moment. Shouldn't I take off some of these clothes?
Good idea!
Just a second. Okay.
Come in.
Channel 12? Are you still there? Where'd you go?
Hey, darling! Open! They're down here!
They're filming us! Stop! No! This is not real. Wait! I'll get public safety. Hello? Yeah, we have a problem here in the dean's office. No, I do not want the maintenance department. Oh, that's not smart. How is she going to see with the towel over her face? Listen, can you guys just get here with some alacrity, please? No, that's not a lubricant. Maybe it is. Just bring a crowbar. Forget it. They fell. The squirrels. Never mind. I'll call maintenance. Mom, you good? Mom, see if you can tune the television to Channel 12 News. Yeah, Channel 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Good.
You're not going?
I think I may already be there.
No. You're here, John.
Ah, Barbara told me yesterday it is now possible to be in 2 places at once.
Well, if anyone can do it, you can.
Professor? Is anything wrong, Professor? The class is sitting there waiting for you.
Wrong? What could be wrong? You! Get back! Get back, you!
What's the matter with you?
You put a jinx on me, you sorceress!
Me? I wish, but I'd be a movie star already. How come you got that pirate thing on your head?
Because I've got 9 stitches right here, look!
Oh yeah, we saw you fall.
You were there.
Well, I was. She missed the best part.
But I saw it on TV about 100 times. I had a hard time falling asleep last night.
Good, so you can feel guilty.
About what? You're the one who should feel guilty for leaving us here yesterday.
Yes, maybe you're right, so that makes us even. Please scram, let me be!
Aren't you gonna get to class before they all scatter? They're watching the clock, the 15-minute rule, you know?
I am considering being on strike today.
Because?
Because the dean was supposed to move into this office with me, and now she's home with a concussion, that's why.
Ooh, does the president have a concussion too?
No, the president has a very hard head. I know because I landed on it.
Yeah. So weird that you would fall right on top of him. I mean, what are the odds that he'd be walking out of the building at just that exact moment?
The president is an extremely punctual guy. Ask anyone.
And even if I do come to class, we're not going to be doing any talking today. This rock, that's all we're going to be doing.
Writing about the rock?
No, looking at the rock. No words. Right, Joellen?
Whatever you say.
But wait a minute. You told us to write a play, and we did. Took us all morning.
Wait, you two actually wrote a play to read in class?
You told us to do that. Do you not remember that?
Yes, it sounds familiar. Now, wait, am I having a dream? How come you two are not actually trying to kill one another?
We decided to get along. We're a team.
You put a spell on it, huh?
Would you get off of that? I decided to feel sorry for him.
Ah, yes, good, very nice. Be a good witch like Veronica Lake was.
Did you knock yourself silly yesterday? Really hard to talk to right now.
Maybe I did. All right, I will just sit here and be quiet and listen. Connect the dots for me, please.
Dots? Oh, dots. Well, to tell you two quick, I'm a friend with a camera guy from Channel 12.
Yeah.
He makes independent movies, won a prize at Sundance.
Slam dance.
Whatever. He wants to make a movie about what happened yesterday. I convinced him I should be in it.
You are something, Estella.
You bet I am.
And how do you fit into this?
I fit into this because the camera guy is an old friend of mine from Brooklyn. But Miss Patchouli over here butt in while I was busy talking to her.
Busy talking about what? Go on. How about what?
Quentin Tarantino.
You hear that? Two nerds talking about Reservoir Dogs. Who wouldn't feel sorry for him?
Well, hey, I was positioning the guy because he can't write. But I can characters, you know? I'm just like Tarantino. My head is a sponge.
You said it, not me.
The dots, guys, connect, please.
Okay, well, so if we can get this camera guy a sample video of our story idea by today, we're in. In.
We do our play in class, get a couple people to record it.
I cut it quick on Movie Maker, Dropbox it to him. Boom, beginning of career.
If Orson Welles could only see how it's all done.
Give him a break. Only old people know Orson Welles.
Are you old?
Yes, John. Aren't I?
No! Don't ask him! My mother would kill for legs like yours.
Your mother? How nice.
She likes you!
She used to like me.
Men are so stupid.
Yes, perhaps you're right. So now back to your little play here. How long is it?
Well, we don't know. We're stuck. We've got an almost play.
Stuck. I know the feeling. All right, tell it to me quick.
Okay, so it's like this. We're out on a ledge, high up. Someone wants to jump, and someone wants to stop them.
Who wants to jump?
I think it should be me, because I'm this famous actress.
And what are you?
Well, a famous playwright. I should be the one who wants to jump.
You're in love with her, and she's in love with her leading man? No? Yeah, you're in love with him, and he's in love with his typewriter?
No one's in love.
Well, then why is anyone jumping?
Why ask me? Ask the writer over here.
What? Hey, how's about I jump just to get away from you?
How about I push you?
All right, guys, please. What do you need me for? This is just like yesterday.
Well, we just need your help with some lines of dialogue. You know, some catchy theatrical lines or something.
You mean like fasten your seatbelts? It's gonna be a bumpy night.
Who's that? Orson Welles? What? No, come on. We've got like 6 minutes here.
Oh, you guys are difficult. All right, how much dialogue do you have?
None.
And you with your head like a sponge, huh? What I wouldn't give for a cup of coffee and a donut right about now.
There's our first one!
No, I want coffee. Java, Joe, Mud. Joe Allen, is there any coffee in the pot out there?
Mud you want? You mean like dirt mixed with water? That's what we've got in the pot.
Dirt is good, you said so yourself. Or was it that your mother that said that?
I said it. My mother doesn't like dirt.
Yes, or words either, right? Every word is a stain on silence. Run that one by her.
Ooh, what? Oh, I like that line. That's a good line.
The donut line was better, if you ask me.
You want a line? I have always depended on the kindness of strangers.
There's a line.
No, they need a high up line like, make my top of the world!
How about,
Look down there. Would you really feel anything if one of those dots stopped moving forever?
Dots again.
That's Orson Welles. Not bad, huh?
Look at our lines if we don't have a plot.
You don't even have an idea. How are you going to write a play?
Well, we could make it a postmodern book.
Does your little creation have a title, at least?
Oh, yeah. A guy and a girl on a ledge.
No, you don't. A girl on a pilot leg.
What's that vibrating? Something inside of this rock is vibrating.
that's your phone.
Hello? Oh, Barbara, how's the noggin? What? What do you mean you banged your car into mine? My car's here. Aren't you home resting? There's nothing here for you to keep an eye on. She's just moving in boxes, that's all. Why did you have to park so close to my car anyway? All right. I'm sorry that you're seeing double. No, don't worry about it. The car is old. The car is old. No, she's not doing any bending over. Nobody's bending over. Trust me, that skirt is far too short and too tight for anyone to bend over in it. Nuts? No, I'm not nuts. I'm just recovering from a clonking, that's all. I said clonking, not All right. Just don't hit your head on the way up. All right, goodbye.
You want to see me bend over in this skirt, Mr. Smart Guy?
Not now, perhaps some other time.
I'll bend over anytime I want. Boy, as soon as Barbara shows up, you do act nuts.
See? She likes you.
Likes me. Blah! You know, there used to be a lovely time when one sane woman sat here and another one sat out there.
I heard that! Here, what do you think of this? Ha! She's seen double my eye. Since you right she ran into your car, I told you yesterday to sell it.
Listen to you. You used to love that car.
You took away my front seat and you gave it to her.
Yes, well, you got even, didn't you? Get out on that ledge. Look at this head.
Good. You know what? I have to pee now. And I'm not telling you or anybody.
Good. Barbara will be here in a minute. I'll not tell her for you.
Swell. You two nuts deserve each other.
Nuts now it all comes out. You know what? I'm going to class where I'm allowed to be nuts.
Well, finally, we're down to 3 minutes here and we don't have a helpful word from you.
Plastics.
Look! This is just what we need. This could be the suicide hat that you gave to me.
I don't like girls in hats.
Of course you do. Stop being so difficult. Suicide hat is a good idea, Stella. Now listen, why don't the two of you make it a lover's leap? Then you can just hold hands and jump. You don't need any words. How high up is this ledge?
What do you think?
What do I think? How about you make a contribution?
Well, guys, these are the simple questions. How far do you want to fall?
Not too far.
What? No, it should be at least 20 stories for suspense. Right?
I don't want to hold your hand for 20 stories.
Well, what do you want to do for 20 stories?
Anything more than 10 stories and I'll be bored silly.
I felt 10 lousy feet and it was a transformative experience.
Meaning what?
Meaning that I saw my entire life flash before my eyes, every minute of it, and I'm still falling. It is the rabbit hole again. Yes, the rabbit hole.
Oh, not that again.
Yes, I see all of the students, all of the 10,000 students that I've taught, all of their faces, their innocent eyes. There's too much in this head. Please, too much in here, please, the two of you. Yes, talk to the administration, have them fire me. Better yet, Stella, come, take a picture in my lap. I'll take it. Come.
Drinks for that coffee, for God's sake.
Jeez, he really did hit his head. You should have heard the sound it made, him and the other guy.
I know, I heard it through the TV speakers, like two coconuts hitting.
Oh, entertaining, was it? You know, I knocked out a tooth and not the one I wanted to.
You should have saved that. Sometimes they can put those back in.
Oh, Barbara, just in time. I want to be fired right this minute.
Sorry, ask someone else. I am not the dean anymore.
Can't you be the dean for 5 more minutes, please?
Hey, look, you sweet-talked me into coming back to this office. Now snap out of it. It's
Bless you.
Thank you. Hey, what's with that hat, huh?
Don't be ridiculous.
No? Are you sure?
Barbara, listen. Why don't we take a leave of absence, right? You and me, right? We'll start right this minute, and we don't even go fishing. We'll go bird watching. I have some binoculars.
Birds are boring. I want to teach Emily Dickinson, damn it.
Calm down, Barbara. By the way, nice outfit.
Shut up. Where's Joellen? She'll go bird watching with you, huh?
She's busy not peeing at the moment. Oh, I was not supposed to tell you that.
They all hit their heads.
Hey, wait a minute. You're famous. You're in Newsday today.
No, I'm not. That's just someone who looks like me.
No, I got the paper right here. Look, it's you. Can I have your autograph?
I can prove that that is just someone who resembles me.
Barbara.
Look, what do you want me to say?
I want you to say, this is me.
Wait a minute. What day is this? Did this happen already?
It is the day I should have stayed in bed.
No, I just want to say you're my hero. The way that you just pushed him off that ledge right on top of the big boss. You're just like me. I shouldn't think about it later.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Because we can't wait for them. They take forever. I'm not even sure what they want.
Smart one. Is that patchouli you're wearing?
Oh, yeah, it's $20 an ounce.
25.
You stop sniffing me.
Why are you in Newsday? And will you get that stupid tie off your head? Huh?
The day I die, in my coffin, this is going.
They're both crazy.
No, she likes him. Don't you know anything? I can't believe I plagiarized off you, Mr. Spongehead.
You know she's right. What are you going to learn from Quentin Tarantino? Look at her in that hat. Your talent is passing you right by.
So is mine. What about our play? Now we're just gonna have to improv the whole thing on our own? And here I thought there was nothing you couldn't do with words.
You thought that about me, Stella? Did you hear that, Barbara?
Yeah, I heard it. Tell her you don't like words anymore.
No, but I do like words. I can't help it. Oh, here is your creation. I'm getting something. Oh, here we go. Here's your play. You are on a ledge. You are afraid of heights. You got vertigo. You know vertigo. Yes, your knees are like jello. She goes on the ledge. You're desperate to save her. You reach for her, but she jumps.
How are you doing?
I'm creating! Yes, she falls, then her double comes back up. She doesn't recognize you. She's kind of crazy. Yes, but then she jumps too.
You just came up with all of that just like that on the spot?
Yep. Bopped it right out of my head.
Will you pop Kim Novak out of your head for me now while you're at it?
Yes, I will pop out Mephistopheles because I am now doomed. My creation is good. You're satisfied?
I am. Let's go do it for the class.
Well, wait, without any dialogue?
Have you improved anything in your life? Be a little more suicidal, would you? How's my face?
Your face?
My makeup, stupid. Anything stuck between my teeth?
You're fine. You're fine. Just stand up tall like this and look brave when you go out over that edge.
Yes, she's fine, he's fine, but now I am a man without a profession. Barbara, please, if you have any mercy left in you, please get me out of here right this minute.
Where to? The asylum? or jail. You corrupter of the young.
Socrates! That's Socrates!
Listen, Professor, how do you write anything with all these dead people talking to you?
That's what you have to do. It's a conversation that you have to get yourself into if you want to write anything important.
What, you think I'm going to talk back to dead people? Forget it.
Do you see? Look, if we had anything to pass along to these kids, it's done. All right, retirement, done.
We had ourselves to pass along. That's done.
This is a whole new world for them now.
A new world without poetry?
They will make poetry their own way.
You know what? You're right. They will have to.
Good. Good.
Good.
Good. Let's get our stuff. And vamos!
Good. You can't go. You have to help us get through this harebrained collaboration.
Oh, pop up and let's just go do it. Think turkey turd. Turkey turd.
What the hell is turkey turd?
The China McCall guy's vlog. Average weekly hit 600,000.
600,000 what? People?
What else?
600? Oh, I've got to sit down.
You are sitting. What?
Well, we need you to get up and go now.
Dickens never had 600,000 readers. Dostoevsky never did.
Do we care anymore? I thought.
No, we don't.
No. Are you changing your mind?
I'm just thinking, just a minute, just let me think.
No. Wait a minute. Now, I am ready now, and you are
No,
not.
you wrote a novel. Don't you want readers?
No.
Where are you going?
While you are reinventing yourself, I am going back home to bed.
What, you just leave me here? You smash your car into mine and you just leave?
It's your own fault. Why does your dumb car have to be so big, huh?
To fit around the great big front seat.
Why don't you just buy us a mattress with a steering wheel, huh? Don't hear this, you two.
People keep getting bigger and cars keep getting smaller. What are we going to do?
When your head clears, I'll show you.
She's good. She has an answer for everything. I wish I switched into her English class.
Yeah, just don't show up wearing that hat. She'll push you off a ledge. Barbara, please come back.
She wrote a novel? Really? I'm gonna write something big one day. A musical. I sing, you know, that's my real talent.
Wait, you sing? A girl in a hat who sings?
Let me take a guess. You don't like girls that sing either.
No, I love girls who sing.
What? Finally!
What's the matter with you? Hey, maybe you could sing something while we're out on the ledge.
Mm-hmm. I got a zillion songs in here.
Okay. Pick something that we can do a harmony to.
You sing too?
I'm in a band. I write songs.
No kidding.
Now you pull this out after making me wait all this time? Barbara, come back, it's not done!
Come on, Professor, here. I'll walk you down the corridor.
Corridor to what?
What? The corridor to class, for God's sake. And if you don't come, we're doing it without you.
Without me? Without me?
Come on. Or for the fat kid in the back row, bolt for the cafeteria.
Without me?
Are you coming or staying?
This is the day. But could I? Should I? It's a whole new world. Brave new world. Can't take any luggage. Gotta leave it all behind. Kevin, wait! How about I'm in this little movie of yours too?
What, you sing too?
No, but I am the one who actually fell off the ledge.
Can you act?
Can I act?
Fine. Just follow me quickly.
I'm coming! Stop! Oh, shaking! Oh, the hair's shaking!